I'm Allison Conti for USTrotting.com. We came to Plainridge Racecourse for the opening of a racino, but the fact of the matter is that sometimes in life there are stories and characters that just never get out. Well, we're here to bring you some of those stories and some of those characters. Let's go have a talk with the people of Plainridge. Jimmy Hardy has been racing horses at Plainridge Park for 15 years and has been the leading driver and trainer for the last 8. He loves Plainridge because it's home, but he and his fellow horsemen have endured some tough times.
It means a world of difference. We had a lot of years that were pretty rough, been fighting for it for a while, and we had a lot of downtimes that, we thought we might have to pick up and move out of here. But it prevailed in the end. I've already had actually 2 new owners that have never been in the business approach me, and they've purchased a couple horses. So it's on the rise. It's just a slow process, but things are starting to come together. Everybody's excited, and it's amazing how fast they built the place.
Billy Abdelnour, a former school teacher and now the president of the New England Amateur Driving Club, has loved harness racing in Massachusetts from the very beginning. He loves the horses, he loves the people, and now he can't wait to see the full potential of Plainridge Park realized.
Yeah, I was here the day they opened in 1999, and driving was just a must for me. The challenge, everything about it was just, and it's just terrific. It certainly helped the horsemen because we do share in some of the revenue. So it's been actually helpful in every way, shape, or form. Yeah, I think you'll see new faces, new horses, better caliber of horses. Once the purses begin to climb, I think you're going to see people give this a real long, hard look about moving in and racing here at Plainridge. It's actually a great track. It's a great, little track.
Chris Mackerlane of Penn National Gaming described some of the small changes that have already occurred and some of the bigger ones that are still in the works.
The track was somewhat, struggling, so they didn't put a lot of investment back into it. So we basically refaced everything on the ground floor, the grandstand level, everything new bar, new mutual areas, new flooring, basically top to bottom. Everything is new in there. On the second floor, our simulcast area, again, all new carpeting, all new TVs. I think we have about 100 flat screen TVs. We have an HD live racing system here. And we're going to start now moving to the racing side with some improvements in the paddock area on the horseman end as well. So I think the patrons got the benefit of the investment up front, but I think the horsemen are going to start seeing some positive things as well as we continue going down the road here.
You just never know where you're going to find the next generation of horsemen and women. We met a young lady who was heading out onto the quiet late morning track to jog a horse. It was only her second time sitting behind a standardbred, but in the months she has been working for trainer Tommy Karlstrom, she has taken to the business and fallen in love with it.
I like working with animals, and when I clean them, I'll sing to them, talk to them. They really love me. So that's probably my favorite part, is just working with them, petting them.
He actually won for me 2 Mondays ago in the rain. He was last place, and then all of a sudden he came out and got it. So I had to jump out and go take a winner's circle picture with him. So he's a little nasty.
Do you have a favorite horse in the barn right now?
Cantella. She doesn't race yet. She's only a 2-year-old, so she's training.
And what's your favorite thing about her?
She's just really sweet. She's like a big dog. When I come in, she'll hold me, I'll hug her. She'll, when I'm brushing other horses, she'll come and gobble on me. Hey, pay attention to me now. They get jealous. I've only been on a horse 2 times, racing by myself. Today was the first time alone.
Is that scary for you, first time out there?
No, not really. I trust the horse. That was fight night. He's a good boy. He's new too.
So you put all your faith in the animal just to take care of you?
Yeah, I trust them. That's why I treat them good, so they treat me good. I definitely want to learn more, maybe get into a race eventually, maybe next year. Set up the equipment, that's really hard. If you set up one thing wrong, then it's, there could be an accident or something, so you really have to pay attention.
At Plainridge, as with most harness racing communities, the love of the game and the horses is a gift frequently passed down from generation to generation.
My dad's Randy Smith. We had 4 in today. This is Axiom Hanover.
How long have you had him?
A couple years now. I think we claimed him 2 years ago.
He's one of our top drivers. You might want to get him.
Not right now.
24-year-old Steve Nason is one of the top drivers at Plainridge Park. For some, success at that age might mean a big head, but we found him in the barn hanging out with his buddy Manchine, who was in to go later that night. For him, harness racing is not a job, it's a lifestyle, a love, and a family.
The atmosphere, great people, everybody, it's like one big family. I've been driving since I was 18, but I think I trained my first horse when I was 9. Yeah, I've always been around them. Me and my dad, John Nason, his dad, Arthur Nason. Been a busy family in harness racing. I love the horse too. It's a great feeling to come to work every day and play with horses. It doesn't get any better than that.
Local conservationist and harness racing advocate in Plainville, Jack Shepherdson has been enjoying the harness track for years and is thrilled to see the hard work of his community finally result in big opportunities for their dedicated horsemen.
I mean, I haven't seen an unhappy horse since I've been here. I had some horseshoes with some rail spikes, and I looked in there, and I saw this when Penn came, and I said, I'll put it together. Horsemen, Penn National, it works. I mean, as small as revenue as it was at that time, now it's gonna escalate with this marriage that we have with Penn National.
For the hardworking horsemen of Plainridge who get to the track between 4 and 6 a.m. every day, and the others who drive nearly 3 hours from out of state to get there, it's not only about love of the track and the people, but love of your horses who become like family too.
We love the people. We always have. We love the track. A lot of our horses like the 5/8s, and it's the closest one for a long way. We're from Maine. Much more excitement. People are thinking about upgrading their stock, getting more horses, just more stability. I think a lot of people prior to this were unstable year to year, what was going to happen, if they were going to stay in it. It answered a lot of questions for people, I guess. I think people feel more secure, and they're hopeful for the future. We've always said, everybody congratulates everybody after the race. It's a nice atmosphere. Everybody roots for everybody.
This is neutral court. 1 in 53 year this year, so we're mighty proud of him.
Renewed interest.
Yeah, exactly. It's unbelievable. He looks forward to coming, and hey, we're going to ride it out, And when he doesn't want to do it anymore, he'll just get retired to my dad's farm.
There's just something about the little track, nestled between Boston and Providence, where harness racing was nearly snuffed out, that has kept people there through good times and bad, including announcer Lenny Calderon, who has been calling the Plainridge Park races since the very beginning.
It will be Papa, top pop, and front.
The addition of the Plainridge Park Racino has brought new energy to the community of Plainville and to the horsemen of Plainridge Park. It should ensure happy horses for years to come.